TinaGale here, and I have a new layout I'm going to start, and so I thought I would kind of change things up. I know with me working, it's been harder to edit videos and stuff because I stop and start so many times. So some of the videos coming up forward, I'm going to be experimenting with different ways to be able to get more content up on my YouTube channel. So bear with me and give me your comments and stuff. So first off, I have picked out some papers and some product to play with, and I decided to go ahead and turn the camera on and just kind of walk you through some of my process before I usually turn the camera on and start creating. So I have a couple of photos that I made 3x4s. I put 2 of them on a 4x6, and this is of me before and after, changing up my hair color a little bit, and I wanted to document it. So that's what I started with. I had some page map sketches laying on my desk that hadn't been put away from the crop that I went to in September with Scrapbook Generation, and this was one that I was going to use on a kit that I had put together that I didn't get to, but when I saw that it kind of went with where I wanted to go with these papers. So I'm going to follow this sketch, and I may end up, in the beginning I think I'm going to follow it exactly, other than of course my photos are different. But as far as the bare bones of the sketch, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to go through this exactly, and even down to it has sequins across here on the border, or on the band across here. So you can see this is a 2-page layout, but I'm just going to be working with the left-hand page. So that's the sketch that I pulled that I'm going to work with. Then I went to the shelf behind me that holds my ScrapRoom kits and ones that I haven't gotten to. And I have this that's Photoplay Vintage Girl, and I felt like that was pretty perfect because I feel pretty vintage anymore. And it's definitely my colors. It's the pink, it's the aqua. I love the dramatic effect that it has on the black. So this is what I pulled out. This is the sticker sheet, which I've already went ahead and I've pulled some out that I'm pretty sure that I want to try to put in. But I thought I would just kind of show you what's all in this collection. This is one of the papers, and this is one that I originally thought that I would use, but I've ended up, I'm going to go with this black. So I don't think I'm going to use this. I love the green with this, but let me show you, when I put that on there, my hair looks green because of the fluorescent lighting and everything. So I immediately went, no thank you, no green. So this was another one that has green in there, so I'm going to stay away from the greens in the papers. The back is music notes, or music sheet, and that doesn't really go with what I'm going here. This is more embellishments that got stuck in there. Cardstock that came in it and the add-on kit, so there's black. There's this rosy color, which I really like and I thought about. But I have this dark that was also in here. And this is the one that if I matte my background, that's the one I'm going to go with. Since I'm going red hair, I thought that might be kind of a fun play off of it. So I've tucked it back. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not, but it's there. So these are the papers that I've decided on. I love this black kind of brocade looking pattern, and I like this side as well. But I think I'm going to use this as my background, so I'm going to go really dark for a background. This is going to be my wide strip because I love florals. That's definitely about me. It's going to pull in the pinks and the reds to hopefully pull out the colors in the photo. So that's what I'm planning on using on this wide strip here. So then they have this border here, a small either border strip from the sticker sheet, something like that, or you could punch it from pattern paper. And then I have this long piece here, and for that, on the back side of this is this pink with black polka dots, and I decided this is what I want to do. It's a great high contrast between the two colors, and they'll be together, but this is light enough I can still write on top of it for my journaling. So this is going to be this long strip going vertical. Had to stop and think about that. Vertical, and this is going to be my horizontal strip. So that's going to be the bulk of my layout, is that and this black background. That's what my plan is. I pulled this out because I love stripes. And we need something across the top of here, which this is not diagonal, but I think it will still work. So that is my plan, is just to cut a strip of it. Now, there is this that I'm just noticing, but I need it to be a full 12 by 12, and it's not quite 12 by 12. I mean 12-inch strip. So I probably will not use that. So yeah, it lacks about ½ an inch. Hate that when they do that on the pattern or on the stickers. Okay, so I'm probably just going to cut a small strip of that. The back are these gorgeous cameras. I'm thinking of maybe fussy cutting them, but I have cameras on the sticker sheet and the ephemera pack, so we'll just see. But I think I'm going to cut a strip for that. And then this is the cut apart. And I don't know if I can fit it on here because I've got 2 big photos. But I love this little quote, "Be the girl who decided to go for it." So I have my eye on that, possibly. This is a green, but it's a blue-green. So if I need to separate my photos from my background or anything, I have this here that I'm thinking about. The ephemera pack, I have all of it, all the die cut pieces, and it has this frame. So I'm also thinking that I could frame this photo, so it's going to be the highlight. This was the end result. But I don't know how it's going to look since I'm going to use the pink, the same patterned paper for that strip going down. And if you look at the sketch, that photo goes over that piece of paper. So it's probably going to get lost. Except for it would be on this side. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I have this here to remind me. I also have this one that I could cut and piece back together. It might be pretty. It still has the touches of pink and red, so it kind of pulls the highlight. So I'll lay this over here. And I went to my stash and I found some sequins. I don't have very many sequins, but I found some in the aqua and a peachy pink, and I have smaller ones, and I have black, and I have a cream colored, and I have white. So I've put those there to remind me. I also love wood veneer, and I thought butterflies would be a perfect little icon to go on this because I'm transforming my hair. So I have those there to remind me, and then I have the other ephemera pieces here in case I want to pull something off of it. And like I said, I have these because I think I want to use this as my title. I have some little circle die cuts. So that's a look at the embellishments and the pattern paper and kind of why I chose what I did. So I hope you enjoyed a little bit of that. Kind of what I normally don't share too much of what product I'm going through and why certain papers made the cut and some didn't. And I also forgot, I set this here. I love these sticker books and I bought 2 and I have not used them. I just sit and flip through them and look at them. But there are definitely things in here, I love the little word labels. So I've put this here to remind me that I need to use it to tuck in and create my clusters. The only thing that bothers me is the embellishments that I have for this particular line are all flat, so it's all the die cuts and the stickers, which I know I can put foam dots and pop up some, but I normally like to find some kind of embellishment that's a little bit different. That's why I went ahead and went with the sequins and the wood veneer, because I definitely need some other kind of texture or just a different type of embellishment to really give the look that I like. And normally I do like enamel dots, but since I have the sequins, I don't think enamel dots are going to work. But that's what I'm working with, so I'm going to go ahead and cut my papers, and I will be back and we'll put this thing together. I apologize about the rest of this video. I am having major issues with my camera reading with my iMac, and so the files have corrupted. So this is the finished layout, and I was just going to go through just a little bit of it. You can tell I went pretty much by the sketch down to the sequins, and all of the embellishments that I had kind of laying out on my sheet, I pretty much used all of those and only added in a few little word stickers. So I love how this turned out. I did play around with the embellishments quite a bit. I went from one little cluster to another and would move them as I built the clusters up into the different sizes. I love all the little phrases that I found to kind of give a little nod to the story that I will tell. I'm going to put my journaling there on the pink with the black polka dot underneath the photos. But I love the title, The Vintage Girl, because I do feel a little vintage now, the going gray, and the little phrase, I did, that was the little 3x4 cut apart card, and I just cut it as a banner on the bottom, but it's Be the Girl Who Decided to Go For It, so this was me going for a new color. And then I know I was trying to stay completely away from the green altogether, but I ended up putting this one little green banner sticker with the phrase glitter in my hair and I just don't care, because I always tease and my kids tease me that my hair is not gray, it's just a glitter. So I had to get it on. The way that I kind of broke it up was there was a little pink washi strip with gold foiled hearts, and I put it between it and the photo, and wouldn't you know it, it went right beside the photo with the blonde hair that was the reason that I decided against the green. But sometimes you just got to put it in there because it works with the story, and that's what I want. So I don't think that little touch of green hopefully is not going to kind of change the colors too much of the layout. For the sequins, I used my tacky glue and just put a bead of glue across there and then arranged the sequins that I wanted them. Now you have to use quite a bit of that glue if that's what you want to adhere the sequins with, but unfortunately with more wear and tear they will pop off with that glue. But I needed them to just kind of hold in place, and so then I went back and I actually adhered them down with glue dots. That's the best thing I've found so far to put sequins or anything like that on a layout where they will hold up through time. So maybe that's something you can give a try, or if you know a better way of adhering the sequins, then be sure to let me know and I will give it a try as well. I also love how the wood veneer butterflies just gave that pop of lightness throughout the end clusters, so you really notice those on this layout. And here's just a shot close-ups of the different clusters. And again, I apologize that the rest of the video of the actual process of making it corrupted, but I'm looking at some new equipment and hopefully I can get all of that resolved here fairly soon. So I hope you enjoyed this. Love the layout turned out. I love this collection. It's perfect for these photos. So thanks so much for watching. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to click the subscribe and the notification bell. And always a thumb up is appreciated. And I will see you really soon with more process videos. I hope. Have a great holiday season and enjoy every moment. Bye-bye.